scrappy friends, I have a layout for you today, and I am going to be switching up my channel a little bit more. I'll be making sure that I have a video. If I have it done, I'll make sure that it's in the comments below, just so that, or the info box below, so that you can find it. But I'm going to be trying to actually focus on some more type series things on my channel this year. And so one of the days of the week is going to be a kit club day. Currently I get Clique kits and I get hit kits. So I really like using a kit. It really helps keep my stash down if you don't buy extra stuff. But anyway, so I won't really get into that too much in here. But this is using the December Clique kit, and in this kit, Clique Kits usually does a whole collection for their kit for the month, or uses a main collection. And this month they're using Memorandum by Pink Paislee, and I'm really digging this kit. I will say I've only made like 1 or 2 layouts with it because I haven't gotten a whole lot of scrapping 12 by 12 in, but I did do this for the blog hop. So if you check out my blog, you will have seen this already. If you don't, then I'll have a link below to the blog post, and in the blog post I'll make sure that I link this video. But I really did want to share this process with you because I had a ton of fun making this, and this really I thought would be a good video to share with you guys because really I had no idea what I was going to do when I started this layout. And I know sometimes I say that, and sometimes I don't know if I mean it, but I don't mean it, because once I get started, it's easy for the idea to flow. But this one, even at this point, I'm not really even sure what I'm doing, but I'm cutting strips. So as you can see, I used acrylic paint, and I used a darker blue, which was the Studio Calco Color Theory paint, and I really like their paint. I will say, if you're looking for a nice quality paint, but you don't want a lot, I would definitely suggest going with their paints. They're really, really nice, and you don't get a whole lot, but it goes really far. I mean, I got that when I bought the Wilna class from Studio Calco. So I got it in like the spring, like late winter, early spring in America. So it was like February, March I bought it, and I really enjoyed that class. But that was one of the things that came in with it. And then the other color is like a turquoisey type of blue, and those colors were pretty prominent in the papers that I chose. And as you can see, my son is wearing this blue and turquoisey plaid shirt. And this was from Thanksgiving, if I remember correctly. I took a few pictures, not a whole lot. Actually, I think he's the only one that I got a really nice picture. But here's the silly thing about my son. He's 4, and he sometimes likes his picture taken and sometimes he doesn't. But a lot of times, to get a serious picture of him, I have to trick him into doing silly pictures. So I have tons of silly pictures of my son and just a couple of really nice pictures. Even on Christmas, when we did our Christmas, like when we tried to get some really nice Christmas pictures, I had to have him do silly pictures first. So I'm hoping that as he gets older, it will be a little bit easier, but I don't know, because sometimes Leilani doesn't like to get her picture taken either. So at this point is when I start realizing that I knew I wanted to do some kind of striped like papers once I started cutting them, but I wasn't sure how I was going to position them. And then I got thinking about, wouldn't it be kind of fun if I had them on the sides? Well, and I got thinking about a layout that I did not that long ago that had it all the strips on one side, and it was from a sketch, and they were flags. but I decided to just do blocks instead, like rectangles. And I thought, hey, wouldn't that be kind of fun if I had them going on both sides, but kind of like, in essence, meeting up, like the middle meeting up. So I started the top and the bottom the same, and top and bottom, and, or, so I went up. So the patterns are in the same order, just opposite, if that makes any sense. If that doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. See Exhibit A, which is what I'm doing. I'm just putting them in order, and they are different widths and lengths. At this point, I was like, okay, I'm not sure how this concept is coming, but I really liked the idea of that. My paint would kind of be sticking out because I really haven't been using a whole ton of paint, but I really love to use paint, and I love how when it sticks out just a little bit, you see hints, and I really like it with this white cardstock. And you get the dark and the light, and using the monochromatic papers with the photos really look nice. My son is sitting on our stairs, and it's the light wood, and it just looks so nice. And you can see that really nice picture of him smiling. Of course, obviously his head is kind of cut off because of the way I had positioned my camera, but I really like it anyway, even if his eyes not showing all the way. But then the picture of him showing his foot, that was his silly picture that he wanted to take. And I thought, I really liked the way that favorite looks over top of his foot. And, I don't really care that it's covering his foot, because he was clean because he had a shower, a shower that morning because we were going out. But, so now I'm trying to think about how I'm going to embellish. And there was a lot of stuff in the kit, but not that much blue stuff. And for their blog hop, and they encourage that you really just use your kit and like the add-ons that you got with your kit, because they're trying to showcase what the kit looks like with a whole bunch of different crafters using the same kit. So you get tons of different styles, and you get tons of different projects. I love their blog hop. If you haven't checked out Kit's blog hop, they do it once a month. It's the design team members, and then also just regular kit members. And that's why I love it, because it's a good chance for both of us to interact, and you go and you look and see what the designers are doing, and you're looking and seeing what everybody else is doing, and it's just tons of fun. One of the things that I put on there, that I just already put on there, is I'm kind of gabbing away and just adding bits and pieces of ephemera and stuff from the kit and stuff that I bought from the Kit Club store, or Clique Kits store. There you go. Was that acetate that says capture, and it has cameras. I really love that. That is from Pink Paislee, and it has a whole bunch of different like photos, and then the gold embossing, and oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous. And I had a few pieces from the month before that I added to. I think that tag, not Heidi Swapp, Dear Lizzie tag, I think we got that last month, but it was perfect. I love how it adds a little bit more of that lighter blue, so I'm really adding these different elements of different blues, and then adding some bits of gold, and it's just, I really like how this turned out. I really do. It was just really fun once I got putting stuff on, and I had to try to be careful because I really wanted to go crazy. It's so easy to go crazy, but I really wanted to stick with using those side pieces where all those strips are as my guide of this is where I can put some stuff. Trying not to go too far out of that, because I think that if you can keep an area where you can contain some of your embellishments, you're less likely to over embellish, because that you just have this space to put your embellishments. I did add that favorite on Pop Dots because the one photo was on Pop Dots. So it's like half on Pop Dots really. And then we also got these really cool wood pieces from My Mind's Eye. And I did add one of those. And we got these really cool glasses. I have no idea who made it, but it's a wood veneer black glasses. And I had to add it, even though it really has nothing to do except for that seeing a different version of something with that lens of your camera. And that's kind of like the direction that my brain was going when I did this. And I thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun if I used these letter stickers, because these were the letter stickers that we got in the kit, and if I put them on the glasses. So I really love how that turned out. Hopefully they won't fall off in the future. And at first I was going to use the same color that I use on the glasses, and then I realized that there was that black in the pack, because there was like 4 or 5 different colors on that sheet from Bell Boulevard, and they had black. And then so I just did the E in green like I did on there, and then the rest of it was black. I really like how this turned out. It really gives that contrast from the black glasses, and then it ties it in together so you can tell it's all together. Now, I will say favorite is not part of the title. I know it looks like the title, and that was something that I did debate about, like whether that was a good place to put my title, but I really wanted my title there. So in the end, I don't care if it makes sense. I really like the way that it looks. So sometimes I think it's okay for our layouts to like be a little whimsy or be a little fun. And if it doesn't completely make sense, that's okay, because you know what? Our family really doesn't care anyway. They really just want to see a fun memory. They want to see fun pictures. And you know, if it doesn't completely make sense, it's okay. I mean, that's the good thing about not being a professional scrapbooker or a scrapbooker who is like gets paid is that in essence I can do what I want because it's just going to go on my family album. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys like these changes that I'm going to be making to my channel. I'm really excited about getting my channel a little bit more cleaner and more predictable, and to just have something that you guys can look forward to seeing. And I also am going to be cleaning up my blog a little bit more, so don't forget to go check out my blog as well. I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a great new year.